Hey, welcome back to Oddie's Airsoft. I'm back in store in Main Irish Airsoft, and today we're looking at this bad boy. This is the HK417D. What else do you want to know about it? It's made by VFC.
Licensed by HK through Humorex. Full metal beast.
Right, so this is not for your average airsofter. This is for your utter devotee of milsim. And what a gun this is. Now this is, this is the hardest pulling kickback,
hardest kicking gas blowback rifle available at the minute.
So in other words,
anyway,
basically this packs a punch. That's your mag. Your mag is humongous and only takes 20 BBs. It's full of gas at the moment, so we're gonna lock and load. Now, as I say, having played around with the range of guns in Main Irish Airsoft over the last few years, one thing I've come to understand is that VFC do make exceptionally good guns. Internally, externally, they're, you know, out of the box, they're hard to be beaten.
Finish is perfect.
The finish, yeah, exactly what Kris is saying. The finish is outstanding. I mean, every detail, every inch of it, it feels like a real steel version. Now, I've managed to fire a 416 real steel, and in fairness, it was only a 2.2, but there was a fair kick off it, and this actually has a bigger kick than that particular real steel version. Yeah, everything is licensed, trademarked, it has all the bits in the right places, but forget all of that. It's as you fire it, it's the actual, you have to kind of shoulder it quite well because it's, and see, you're never going to pick up on this, but there's such a bang into the actual shoulder here on the recoil. Now, I'm assuming they have some sort of thing in the buffer tube, do they?
It's just there's an ABS buffer in it. There is a steel buffer available for them. There's a guy that makes them custom, but the steel buffer, the recoil is a hell of a lot harder in them. I've weighted the buffer in my one, and it kicks a lot harder.
Right.
But it's not recommended. It's fine the way it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go full auto, but I don't know whether you can see that, but it actually is. I'm not saying it's painful to shoot, but you know you're shooting it, unlike any other airsoft device. And I mean, look, if you're going to rack out for milsim, then it's definitely the way to go. I mean, it's just, yeah, it is a beast, isn't it? I mean, it's heavy in the hand. You know, it's not something that you're going to feel comfortable lugging all day, but then nor would a real steel version. If you want to get as close to your gaming sexiness as you can in milsim, then there's not going to be a gun out there to touch this. This is as realistic as it comes. I mean, everything from, you know, the way you sort of dumping your mag, you've got to then sort of charge, and then, oh, you can hold this. I'd have been dumping that mag in field. But I mean, when you're lifting back, you have to employ the actual bolt catch here, so that then you can pop the mag in. So when the mag goes in,
it'll lock back when the mag is empty anyway. I have the little button on top of the mag pressed down just so that it will fire.
Right.
But normally it'll just lock back once the mag is empty.
Yeah, yeah, which is like a real steel version.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, build quality, stunning. Internals, fantastic. Because it's a gas blowback, there's not a huge amount to go really wrong in there, is there?
There's nothing in it. A few springs, a few O-rings, and
I know that they changed a few of their internals a while back.
Yeah, they moved
upgraded
from the crappy pot metal, wherever the hell it was, that they were using for trigger systems and things like that, and they've gone with steel, and these haven't had anywhere in them whatsoever. My one is now around a year old, has quite a few thousand rounds through it, and I've replaced nothing in it. It gets gamed every weekend. Had absolutely no hassle. I had one or two maybe leaky mags, but just replaced the seal in the base of them. It's fine, no problem at all.
Yeah. Now, we're obviously talking big shekels, are we? We're talking, you know, it's a high-end gun.
I think they're around 570 or thereabouts, which isn't actually bad. It's less than the recommended retail for here.
And more importantly, how much are the mags going to come in at?
Mags, we have the mags at €70. It works, €70 works out the same as if it actually works out cheaper than buying them online. We've priced them online, they're 50 quid online and then 28, 30 post, depending on where you get them from. So we try to keep the mags as cheap as we can because the gun is expensive. So,
I mean, if you are in the market for a gun like this, you have to understand if you're mil-simming, you're probably going to need the guts of...
I run with 4 mags, and I do carry a speed loader. 20 rounds each. I'm getting 3 lots of BBs for 1 fill of gas on a decent day, so it's not bad. It's actually fine like that. I mean, a couple of years ago you were getting 1 lot of BBs for 1 fill of gas, which was rubbish. It meant you had to carry a bottle of gas or spare CO2 capsules with you, but you don't with these. Like, I haven't actually run out of BBs so far gaming.
Brilliant.
So decent enough.
Nice one. So that is the HK417D with the hardest gas blowback effect on the market. It's the hardest kick. Made by VFC, licensed by Umrex under the HK stable. Fully traded, fully licensed. Stunning. Well worth the investment if you're into this kind of milsim gaming. It's got to be something like this. It really does. It is Rolls-Royce stuff here. So this is Jerry, this is Oddie's Airsoft, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next video.